Hello and welcome back to another video here in the LEGO Room. I hope you are well. The UCS, and I'll do that in quotation marks, Death Star is not even on the shelves yet, and we have already found out what will be the UCS set for next October 2026, and it feels like I'm doing these videos earlier and earlier every single year. If you're a LEGO Star Wars fan, please do drop a like on the video and please do consider subscribing. There's always LEGO Star Wars stuff going on in this space, and we're hoping to get back to daily uploads here on the channel. Let's see how we go over the next couple of weeks. But the news is that we are getting a UCS LEGO set in October, as we do every single year for LEGO Star Wars. The big set has been revealed, and it is, we are pretty sure it is going to be a UCS Super Star Destroyer, which of course we have seen on the market previously, and I'll drop some images of the old Super Star Destroyer for those that aren't familiar with what it looks like. It's going to look, I imagine, fairly similar to this. I would of course expect there to be some tweaks. I certainly expect there to be a larger piece count, but not necessarily a bigger structure to this build next year. The previous model, of course, had just over 3,000 pieces, and if it is coming in at that 3,000 to 4,000 piece mark this year, then you can expect it to be £400 plus here in the UK, and possibly pushing the $500 mark in the US. That is of course only speculation at this early point. I'll be really curious to see with this set what they do in terms of minifigures. You've of course got some of the bounty hunters in the previous model along with Darth Vader. I'm thinking notably of the IG-88 and Bossk, and Darth Vader as well. I'd be really curious to see what they do with this set, whether indeed they do new versions of these figures and include the Vader that we've seen in a couple of different sets, one that I can see just behind the cheese guy there. I'll be curious to see what they do in terms of minifigures for this set, and I'll be really curious to find out what the piece count for this is. I of course could have made this video maybe about a week ago when there was sort of whispers that this was going to be what the video is, but I decided to leave it for a couple of days and just let it marinate, see if this was actually going to be what it looks like we're going to get in 2026 for LEGO Star Wars. And it does look as though it'll be a UCS Super Star Destroyer. Important to mention Super Star Destroyer there as well, not just Star Destroyer, which I would be quite happy to see a Star Destroyer, but of course it only just came off the market, the UCS version, a couple of years ago, and I'll be really curious to see what this looks like in terms of its initial price. We're of course at a time where LEGO Star Wars sets are more expensive than ever, and we're in a bit of a weird spot with the pricing of LEGO Star Wars sets. All LEGO sets for sure, but definitely with LEGO Star Wars. When we do eventually get some images of this, which will be next year, I will of course do a video about it when we are allowed to show off the images on the channel. But there will be some images coming for the January sets within the next couple of weeks, that is for sure. They'll definitely be starting to filter out into the wider space within the next couple of weeks, and once we do have some licensed images from LEGO with all of those sets from January, you can guarantee that we will show them off here on the channel. And if you want to see what is coming out for January, I've spoke about it a couple of times, most notably last week with Rebuild the Galaxy, with that potential BB-8 switch, and I have done a video all about the sets for January. You can go and check that out. I'll drop the thumbnail on screen for you now. We've of course done one for Lego Harry Potter as well. You'll be able to see a lot of Lego Harry Potter behind me, which we of course did in the most recent room switch, and you can see all the stuff that's going on here in the Lego room, including new stuff coming out in January on the channel. So make sure you are subscribed if you are new here. It does seriously help us out. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched until this point in the video, what do you think of this news? Are you excited to see a Super Star Destroyer back on the market? It's been a little bit of time since we had that original set, almost 15 years. It'll be 15 years since we got it when it does come out, so that is for me enough time for us to see a new version of this model. I just hope that they do it justice. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye.